Hey guys, what's going on? So today I have a rant. So basically the point of this rant is that screaming or harsh vocals or growling, it takes talent. Basically what kind of triggered this rant is I'm so fucking sick of like at school or whatever, all the way like listening to music. And someone like, what are you listening to? And I'll be listening to like Death or Obituary or Slayer or something. Or even fucking like Iron Maiden I'll be listening to, and then they'll be like, oh my gosh, it's all just screamo, you can't understand what they're saying, it's talentless, you should listen to this, and then they put on fucking some really shitty rap music where it's like an unsettling amount of auto-tune where it's like, the reason I don't like modern rap music is because it's like, if you put it on the main reason I don't like it is because it's like if you hear it and you like put it on your headphones and your headphones start vibrating and like it makes me feel so violated. The auto-tune is just completely talentless, but the thing is people think that actually takes talent just because it's fucking mainstream. You know, it's really sad how, checkers always win against chess when it comes to music, Stupid music is always going to be popular. Well, at least in my opinion, shitty music that I think is shitty, or that's really simple or talentless will be popular. While talented shit like, Death, Obituary, Slayer, that's not even the most talented bands out there. I mean, I haven't even gotten to like technical death metal yet. Like fucking Nile. That shit's never gonna be mainstream. I fucking love Nile, and shit like that isn't gonna be mainstream ever, just because it's too complex for people to comprehend. And the thing is, I don't know why, but people like to like brainwash their fucking kids into thinking that anything that has any kind of harsh vocals that isn't just straight vocals is screamo or whatever, or it's talentless. Like fucking, oh god, like literally a lot of little kids are like this, and they're the same like that throughout life. And I don't know why people brainwash their fucking kids against that. Like for example, I'm trying to think of an example. Oh god, it's just, and the other thing is though, it's screaming and growling and stuff, like harsh vocals, it takes a shit ton, in my opinion, of more talent than just straight singing. Because straight singing, it comes naturally, you're basically just talking with, like, a high velocity. You're just talking, but in notes. So it's like you're talking in notes. It's difficult to explain. You're basically just, you're kind of overpronouncing words, and you're just using notes. But with screaming, you have to use, your throat, and you have to, put your fucking... It's like punching somebody. You have to put all your force into it, But the thing is, you do it for a long ass time. For example, fucking Lamb of God. Let's say they're gonna play a 2-hour show. I mean, wouldn't you get tired after screaming and growling for 2 hours fucking straight? But the thing, obviously, there's vocal technique that doesn't get you tired. But it's just in general, it takes more just physical exertion to scream and to growl and to shriek and squeal than it does to just, it's just fucking, and especially when people compare it to fucking auto-tune, which is bullshit, because that doesn't take any talent. I could just say, I don't know, for example, I could just, sit and just say, cheese pizza, and then somebody would put auto-tune over it. And then there'd be cheese pizza, and then they'd put some stereotypical rap beat over it. That's all and then that'd be a rap song. Oh, actually no, it doesn't have any weird weed references. Okay, never mind. It wouldn't be a rap song. It'd be a pop song. But yeah, it's just fucking bullshit. Not any disrespect to those genres, obviously, because old rap is legit in my opinion, but new is just garbage. The shit that people listen to at my school is terrible. But, in my opinion, it's fucking annoying how so many people are brainwashed by their parents or whatever that screaming doesn't take any talent, and how people are fucking assholes about it. Why the hell it's in school, people will say, let's say, it's the first day of school or whatever, and I've encountered this many times. On the first day of school, people are you have to, make it all about me or whatever, and then it's what kind of music, yeah, there's, a certain number of questions, you have to, generic questions, you have to ask, what's your favorite color? How old are you? When's your birthday? And then I'll, what's your favorite kind of music? And then I'll put, metal or punk or whatever. And so I'm, standing in front of the class presenting, we have to, and it's just, what's your favorite kind of music? And my favorite kind of music is heavy metal. And everyone's like, ew, why do you like metal? It's like, I don't understand how they could say that. Like, oh, why do you like metal? It's all just screamo garbage. But then it's like, but then if it would make me look like an asshole, somebody's like, oh, my favorite kind of music is pop. And then but then obviously I'd look like an asshole if I just went, ew, why do you like pop music? It's all just auto-tuned and just computer-generated shit. You know, but that's true. A lot of pop music is just, I'm not saying all of it, but a lot of it, a large majority of it is mostly auto-tuned and computer-generated beats and stuff, you know? And, like, it's just so annoying at my school. People are like, oh, it doesn't take any talent. Or somebody said, like, I could get the same noise if I got a trash can and I just banged against it and then growled. That's fucking retarded. If you do this, you get a fucking trash can and you just go, ah! That's not going to sound anywhere as amazing as fucking like this, you know? This is not the same thing as fucking going, ah! That's, oh god, it just rubs me the wrong way how close-minded people are. Like, what the fuck? I mean, obviously it makes me love my music a lot more when people say that it's fucking garbage, because it's like, it just makes me appreciate it more because, you know, it's just, it really makes it more special to me. But it just pisses me off how people are so close-minded and fucking rude about it. It's absolutely stupid. Like, why the hell are people so goddamn brainwashed? Screaming takes talent. It's really difficult to do. From my experience, it's pretty difficult to do on my fucking demos and shit. And that's why I sounded horrible for like the first two songs I did for Mental Mutilation and what was the other one? Actually, I forgot what it was called. Decomposition. Those songs were pretty difficult for me to do because I did like growling on Mental Mutilation, and it sounded terrible. Which yeah, I really don't like the way the vocals for that song turned out. I sounded like a shitty death metal vocalist basically, and you could hear me breathing too much. And then I tried doing like a high pitched, almost black metal kind of like raspy like shriek on Decomposition, which didn't turn out very good either. I just kind of screamed from my gut for I keep forgetting the names of my own songs. For the last one I did, Lifelong Disgust, I think that was called. God, I have a horrible memory. It sounds kind of sad forgetting the names of my own songs, but, you know, for that one I just kind of screamed from my gut, and it turned out good, but it was really difficult, because it's like, you use up more of your, you run out of breath quicker when you scream, rather than just, you know, just straight up singing. And the thing is, people will always complain, like, oh, I can't understand what they're saying, so it ruins the point. Understanding what they're saying isn't the fucking point of it, you know? If I understood everything that Chuck was saying on Scream Bloody Gore, I don't think I would enjoy it as much, because it would be boring if he was just... Let me get the fucking lyrics out. Okay, for an example. Okay, let's say, like in Infernal Death, if he just straight up, like, sang, it'd be fucking lame if he was just, like, piling the bodies, burn them in the night, skin grows black and withered, decayed smell will rise. That sounds fucking stupid, because you understand what they're saying, and it makes it sound less malicious, you know? But if he was just, you know, on the actual album, he was just like, piling the bodies, burn them in the night. You know, it's fucking kick-ass, and that was a horrible scream right there I just did. But, you know, it's like, it takes fucking talent, and I already just fucked up my lungs, because I'm not doing it right, but I already know that. I really gotta learn how to do harsh vocals correctly. And I can't do normal singing at all, like, I have a horrible singing voice, but, yeah, it's fucking bullshit how people just, you know, Death is a good example, too, because you could pretty much understand. Another thing is that, well, you can't really understand everything Chuck says on this album, but, for another example from Death, on Human, you could pretty much understand everything he's saying, because the way he does it, it's like, he's basically just, like, singing, but with a harsher sounding voice, so it's like, you know? And with guttural vocals, it's not even really screaming, it's like singing, but at an extremely low register and unmelodically. At least, more often than not, it's unmelodic, like with a band like Nile or something, how I mentioned earlier. I talk about it a lot on this channel. I only made, like, one video only specifically about them, but I mentioned them a lot. Like, how, like, you know, they have really stereotypical guttural vocals. It's like, I'm not going to do an impersonation of it because it'll sound terrible. But it's just ridiculous how people are so brainwashed that screaming doesn't take talent. It takes more talent than straight up singing, in my opinion. Because straight up singing comes naturally, But harsh vocals don't come naturally. It's something that you have to kind of learn yourself. It's not just something that you just kind of do. It's really, really difficult. And people are fucking closed-minded about it, and they need to open their goddamn eyes. And yeah, it just pisses me off so much how people are so quick to dismiss this style of music, or just be an asshole about it, just because their parents told them when they were young, like, don't listen to that screamo music, or then again, people are probably, parents probably brainwash their kids because they think that metal is evil or whatever, because I guess their parents, maybe when they were raised, maybe these kids who are all brainwashed as parents, maybe they were, raised in, a strict Christian family or whatever, and they saw, on the news, is death metal music something that could actually hurt your kids, which is actually a video on YouTube. If I have the time later, I'll link that in the description. It doesn't have much to do with this video, but it is really funny. But anyways, shit like that, then they think, oh, it's bad, I can't understand what they're saying, it's bad, so when I grow up, I'm gonna brainwash my kids into thinking that that's bad too. It's almost the same thing as, in the fucking, 60s, people are all the Beatles are so evil, or whatever, And it's just, it's bullshit how people are so close-minded about that. Screaming and shit takes so much more talent than straight-up singing, in my opinion. It's so much hard. Well, it's not so much talent, it's so much harder to do, in my opinion. It's fucking stupid how people are so close-minded about that. Straight-up singing isn't really, in a way, it's a talent. Obviously, it takes some talent, because there's a difference between a good singer and a bad singer. But, with screaming and growling, there's a difference between a good harsh vocalist and a bad harsh vocalist. A bad harsh vocalist would be, somebody from, I'm trying to think of a bad harsh vocalist that I think of off the top of my head. Okay, let's take somebody I'm probably gonna get some shit for this since this is a really popular guttural vocalist, but let's say, somebody like Chris Barnes or something. How he just kind of straight up, just deep growls, but he doesn't really, put a lot of emphasis into emotion or anything. Well, not that band is really emotional, but, it's just, it doesn't really put much emotion. I'm not saying, I'm talking more about when he's in 6 Feet Under, how his vocals are really shitty in that band. And then, let's say, comparing to let me think of a good guttural vocalist, like the guy from Napalm Death, Barney Greenway. How he puts a lot of fucking anger, and he sounds really pissed off in songs like Suffer the Children and stuff, I'm not, dissing Chris Barnes or anything. I just don't like his vocals, personally, or really any of his bands that he's been in. But anyways, there's a difference between a good growler and a bad growler. Just like there's a difference between a good singer and a bad singer. People need to fucking stop being so close-minded and just stop brainwashing their kids into thinking that it's bad. My friend who's into metal, he said that one time he was listening to Metallica, and his dad said that, oh, don't listen to metal, but don't listen, it's okay if you listen to that, but don't listen to the heavy metal with the screaming in it. And that's just fucking stupid how people are so close-minded about it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is getting kind of long, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My sister's being weird, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.